Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about type conversion. Type conversion is nothing but the process of converting one predefined type into another is called type conversion. There are two types: implicit type conversion, explicit type conversion. Implicit type conversion is nothing but without a programmer intervention. The thing will going to happen itself. This conversion performed by compiler without programmer intervention. This conversion is applied generally whenever different data types are intermixed in an expression. This is about type conversion. Then next following table shows the type conversion assignment statement. We have three columns. First one is assignment, then conversion, and then result. Int equals to float. Conversion converts float into int by truncating the fraction part. How a floating part will going to assign to the int type, I will check that with the help of a example, that is result. Int x, first we are declaring int x. Float y equals to 25.5543. We assigned 25.5543 value to y, float y. See, again we assigned whatever the value present under that y variable, that value we are assigning to int variable, that is x. Value of x is 25 because whatever the fraction part we are facing under that y variable, though that will be removed here. That is about truncated. The next example is the float equals to int, converts into int to float by adding zeros to the fractional part. Float y here y equal to 10. Value of y is 10.000, like this. For example, here according to that example, whatever the int value we have, that int value is going to assign to the float value. Float, as you all know, that is fraction thing. That's why value of y is 10.000. Double equals to float, converts float to double by adding fractional part with zeros. Example is float x equals to 5.123456. Double y equals to x. The value of y is 5.123456, then remaining zeros. Float equals to double value is rounded to the precision of float before truncating. Float x, double y equals to 2.5678988765. X equals to y. Whatever the value we are facing under x, that will be rounded to, the value of x is 2.567898765, that will be rounded to 9. That value will be placed under x variable here. Int equals to char, assign the ASCII code of char to int, assign the ASCII code of int to char. Here char equals to int, also same thing. Int x equals to a, the value of x is 65 because ASCII of a is 65. That value 65 is inserts to x variable. Character a equals to 65, value of a is a. This is about the table shows about conversion. The next thing is explicit type conversion or type casting, we can say it. We can call it as type casting. The implicit type conversion are automatic, as I told that without programmer intervention, the thing going to execute itself. However, a user can convert data explicitly by type casting. The syntax is data type expression. Data type is nothing but whatever the int, float, double, bool, char, those are the data types. Then expression, where expression may be a variable or an expression. Example, n1 equals to int of 25.5 tends to 25.5 is converted into integer by truncating the fractional part, that is 25. N2 equals to int of 20.5 divided by int 5.5 tends to numerator and denominator are converted to integer, resulting in 20 by 5 equals to 4. N3 int of p plus q tends to sum of p plus q is converted into int. N4 int of p plus q tends to, here only p is converted into int and add it to q. This is about explicit type conversion. Next thing is mathematical functions. There are certain functions which are all readily available in the language C itself, are called library functions. As I told that library, for example, if I can consider standard io.h and then conio.h, then like that math.h. Standard io is nothing but standard input output.h, then conio console input output.h. Those are header files, those are preprocessed directives, those are library thing. Like that math.h. That math.h is nothing but this is one kind of header file, this is one kind of library function. That particular content contains predefined information about the mathematical things. There are certain functions which are readily available in the language C itself, are called library functions. Library function is accessed by writing the function name followed by a list of arguments that represent information being passed to the function. The arguments must be enclosed in parentheses and separated by commas. The arguments can be constants, variables, or expressions. The general form is function name parameter square root of 9. Function name square root and then 9 is nothing but parameter or argument. Note, in C all mathematical functions are enclosed in the header file, that is math.h, because as I told that each and every information like related to that mathematics, those information will be resided in math.h particular library file. This is about mathematical function. The following table shows various mathematical function with an example, function, purpose, and then usage. Sin of x x in radians, d equals 60 in degree, convert to radian, x equals to d star 3.1412 divided by 180, y equals to sin of x equals to 0.866025. Cos of x, cosine of x, x in radians, same thing, tan of x, tangent of x, x in radians, sin a sin of x, inverse sin of x, x equal to 1.0, y equal to a sin of x equals to 1.570. Whatever the value we are facing, that will be placed under inside the parentheses, will get the value of y. Same thing here, remaining example about this thing, mathematical function with an example. Same thing, log x, log 10x, power of x, square root of x, absolute value of x, seal, and then floor. Then again these are square root function C language expression, mathematical expressions. Again same thing, C language expressions. For example, here square root of a square plus b square. How to represent that thing in C language expression? Square root of a star a plus b star b, x equals to minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, x equal to minus b plus square root of b star b minus 4 star a star c, closing parenthesis, divided by 2 star a, log 10 of x divided by y plus c. How to represent the C language expression means log of x divided by y plus c. This is about transfer the following mathematical expressions into C expression. They'll give generally think like this. They'll give mathematical expression. If you want to convert, just prefer these kinds of things. How to convert? For example, here if you are facing square root of a plus b plus c, if you want to convert that thing to C language expression, just use square root in words, then use parenthesis a plus b plus c. Like this you need to represent in C language expression. This completes your operator unit. Thank you.